If you are doing dungeons in Rohan 2 without understanding what each one gives, you are losing potential profit and slowing down your progress. In this guide, you will learn the best way to farm each dungeon, what rewards to focus on, and how to maximize your efficiency. Welcome back. This is episode 4 of the Rohan to Guide series. Today, we are breaking down the most important dungeons and the strategies you should use to get the best results. Let's start with Temple of Greed. This dungeon gives crons, which are very important for upgrades and crafting. If your goal is steady income of crons, this is one of the best dungeons for you. Here is the strategy. Once you unlock higher level versions of this dungeon, make sure to test each one. Find out which level gives you the highest amount of crons based on your current strength. Because here is the advantage. You can leave your character on auto in this dungeon. So the goal is simple. Find the highest level you can clear consistently. That is how you maximize your cron farming. Next, Battlefield of Pride. This dungeon is one of the best for gaining experience, but only if you do it properly. Here is the key strategy. Turn on your proximity detection. This allows you to detect enemies near you. Then, always target enemies as soon as they appear. Do not let them pass you, because if enemies reach the gate and damage it, you lose efficiency. A full health gate gives you up to 3 times more experience compared to losing it. So your focus is clear. Defend the gate at all times. Now here is an advanced tip. Use an archer. Because of its range, you can hit enemies before they even get close. And since most players have alternate characters, you can create an archer specifically for this dungeon. Also, test higher difficulty levels to see which gives the best experience for your current build. That is how you maximize your EXP gains here. Next dungeon, Ancient Armory. This dungeon gives rare gear based on the dungeon level you enter. This is where planning matters. Before entering, ask yourself this. Do you need gear for your current level? If yes, farm the dungeon that matches your level. But if your gear is already complete, then go higher. Farm higher level dungeons to stock future gear. You can use these later for enhancement, combination, or progression. This dungeon is simple. You can let your character run it while focusing on efficiency. Now let's move to Akma Mine. This dungeon is all about skill enhancement stone and enhancement stone. Here is the strategy. Always run the highest level your character can handle. Because the higher the rarity of unprocessed ore, the higher your chance of getting skill enhancement stones. Do not worry too much about whether you get normal or superior enhancement stones. Because here is the reality. You can farm gear easily, dismantle them, and collect crystals. Then use those materials to craft the enhancement stones you need. So the real focus here is farming efficiently at the highest level possible. Now here is your complete dungeon routine. Choose a dungeon based on your goal. Temple of Greed for crons. Battlefield Pride for experience. Ancient Armory for gear progression. Akma Mine for enhancement. Make sure you complete your dungeon entries daily. Do the one run for each dungeon every day. But during events, you can sometimes enter up to 2 times per dungeon. So always take advantage of these events to double your rewards. Always test higher levels, but stay within your limits. Focus on consistency, not difficulty. That is how you maximize both your progress and your earnings. That is the complete dungeon guide for Rohan 2. In the next episode, we will cover how gear stats actually work, what stats matter most, and how to optimize your build for both farming and PvP. If you want to become stronger and earn even faster, you do not want to miss that. Make sure to stay tuned.